Hey y'all, so I'm starting with part two. Part two of my Q&A. I got a lot more questions than I anticipate me having. So I am doing part two, you guys, part two. If the quality is a little bit different, it's because I'm vlogging, well, recording this video off of my old iPhone versus my new one. I'm in the process of uploading the part one on my main phone that I use. And then the other phone I have right here is just my old phone, but I don't use it like that because the screen is cracked. So let's get on into part two. If you're watching this video, that means part one has already came out because they're both coming out on the same day. 2 videos in one day. I used to do this a while back. You don't gotta watch both of them on the same day. Take your time and watch when you want to watch it, but they both will be out. So if you're watching this one, part one is already out. I want y'all to go watch part one, okay? You can watch it before this one or after that one. If you want to keep up with it, as if your question was asked, check out both videos. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the rest of the questions because I'm not editing this footage. This is raw footage. I'm leaving in my raw emotions. I'm leaving in what I say. I'm not editing anything. You guys are getting the real over here. If I say something to step on somebody's toes, I apologize with love, but this is my truth and this is how I feel. Okay, so part two. Question is all for wisdom. She said, hi Brittany, much love. Question number 1, does Dante and Brittany dad still have any kind of relationship? I was wondering because I know you all lived together as a family for a while, and I noticed he never goes with Brittany to his house. So when I seen this question a couple days ago, when I first seen the question, I was just like, Brittany, how are you going to answer this? How are you going to answer this? Okay. So, how can I say this? %60 of why me and Brandy's dad didn't work out is because of is because of Dante. I'm not going to say exactly what was said, but the thing that finalized me and Brandy's dad relationship was a statement that he made to me about my son. Now I can get emotional, Brittany. So, when me and Brandy's dad first broke up, no, I didn't allow Dante to go over there. Him and Dante still had a relationship because they would play video games together, and sometimes he would call Dante, especially if he called me and couldn't get in touch with me, he'll call Dante. So they had like some sort of relationship. But my guard was up because I knew the things that he said. Dante never knew the things he said because I don't feel like that's his place to know, but just know like that was what he said was what put the nail in the coffin to end the whole relationship. So it was hard for me to allow Dante to go over there because I feel like I knew how he truly felt. So why send my child over there? But Dante would ask, especially in the beginning, Dante would ask if he'd go over there, and I would always tell him, no, Dante, you have to go another time. Like, I would just never put him into it. I would just never tell him why. But, okay, so things got better, as in, like, co-parenting got better. Things got better with Brandy's dad. And there were, I can't remember, so don't quote me. I think Dante may have went with him somewhere maybe once or twice. And that was, like, after a year or so. But he did offer to get Dante. He offered to watch Dante, but in the beginning, I felt like he was only offering and he was only asking because he was trying to get back in my good graces. And I didn't like that. I didn't feel like it came from a genuine place. So yeah, far as in their relationship now, when co-parenting went sour and things kind of went bad, Dante seen a lot of my emotions. Dante didn't know the whole backstory of what was going on, but Dante seen a lot of my emotions. Even when I tried to hide it, I tell y'all to try to pick up on everything. He picked up on my emotions, like he picked up on what was going on without me even having to say it. And because he picked up on what was going on without me having to say it, of course he felt some type of way. He felt like this man is still hurting my mom. And then Dante kind of got to where he He didn't ask to go back over there. He didn't ask to go over there. How I feel like their relationship is now, like if he sees Dante, he talked to Dante. Dante is respectful. Dante, I was gonna be respectful, especially when I'm around. We're gonna have an issue, but him and Dante talk. Last time we went to gymnastics with Brandy, him and Dante went outside to talk. I don't know what was said, because I'm not standing in the middle of that, so I don't know what was said. But at the beginning, do I feel like I stood in the middle of it? Yes, because of what was said. But how their relationship is now, I feel like they got some type of relationship, but it's not like a father-son relationship, if that answers the question. Does your new man not want to be on camera, or is it a choice you made? So when I told him that I used to do YouTube, he didn't find out that I did YouTube until I came to him and was like, hey, I think I want to do YouTube. And he's like, oh, okay, well, I didn't know you did YouTube. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, okay, like, you know, I think that's good. Like, he's all supportive about it. Like, he all happy about it. And I guess at first, like, I was open to put him on my channel, and then I was like, well, no, like, babe, I think we should wait. Like, I think we should wait and me not put you on my channel. And he's like, okay, well, whatever you decide. Like, he don't have any ill feelings towards it. He's like, well, you know, I'm a part of your life, so if you put me up there, then, you know, I'm at respectful, you know, I'm gonna do what I need to do, whatever. I'm gonna treat you how I normally treat you. But that was mainly my decision. To this day, that's my decision. And maybe I will put him up here, like, after we have been officially dating for a year. So maybe around Christmas time. You guys, I don't know if y'all seen, like, because y'all probably don't watch every video, but it's little snips of him in the videos. I don't know if y'all, like, realize it or what, but it is little snips of him. You may see his arm or his leg, or you hear him talking. Like, there are little snips of him in the videos. But overall, just, like, put him in the front of the screen, like, hey, babe, come here. I probably won't do that until it's been a year of us dating. But no, it's my decision. He wants to, but he's just like, whenever you're ready. Like, if you decide you're not ready. And I had this conversation with him. Not trying to go too far, y'all. Had this conversation with him, and I'm just like, because with my last relationship, my ex was on everything. Like, he was on my social media. I posted him on everything. I don't want to do that this time. This time I want us to enjoy each other. I want us to actually build a relationship and build how we want it to be before I expose him to the world. That makes sense. And so, but he understands. He seems like he understands what I be saying. So, and he watches my video. Like, now he watches my vlogs. So, yeah, he know watch some of the old ones. He watches some of the new ones. So he watch them. Let's see. Sherry Barney asks, is the cost of living reasonable there, and what about the crime? So the cost of living has definitely increased it, you guys. For a 3-bedroom, which is what I was looking for, you can find one about $1,300, maybe $1,200 to $2,400. And then it's also going to depend on what area you live in. If you live in, excuse me, I don't want to tell you exactly where I live at, but if you live in, like, the city limits, that's where you paying all the money at. If you live on the, like, outskirts, you can find rent a little bit cheaper, but I feel like the cost of living is way too much for the amount of money that we make here. We don't have, like, any big jobs besides plant jobs and hospital jobs. Other than that, it's like, oh, and call centers, but it's like, it's not really, people ain't making all that money. The people who can afford to rent those places is husband and wife, or girlfriend and boyfriend, or you got a roommate here, or siblings living together. That's who can afford to pay those prices. And then what about crime? I feel like crime here is kind of like crime rates everywhere else. We do have our crime, but I don't feel like it's no more than the next city or the next, you know, state. Thank you for y'all questions as well. Y'all forgot to say that. Brianna, hold on, I feel like I'm pronouncing her name so wrong. I apologize if I'm pronouncing her name so wrong. I think that is Brianna. Y'all, Brianna? I'm going to say Brianna. Brianna Deshawn. She said, how do you juggle it all, work and being a mama too? I struggle with time, mom guilt with just one. I definitely think right now it helps that I'm working from home, which I'm kind of over working from home, but I definitely think it helps with me working from home because I'm able to get a lot of stuff done in the daytime while I'm working. Hence me recording this video. Every time I get a break, I'm able to do something. So I get a lot of time while I work from home. I feel like me and Brandy's dad is in a good co-parenting place, so he will get her, like, you know, every other weekend. And if I call him about, hey, can you get Brandy on Wednesday because I really have something to do, then he'll get her, especially if you don't have anything to do. So I think co-parenting with him helps out. And then also I think it helps that Dante is a little bit older, because it's a lot of stuff that I don't have to do with Dante versus like when y'all first seen my channel. When I first started, y'all see how much like stuff I had to do for Dante. Now that Dante is older, he kind of does his own thing, so that helps out a little bit. He can fix his own food. He still have his moments where he want to be babied, but he can fix his own food and stuff like that. So that frees up my time some as well. And God, and I feel like me vlogging off my phone saves me a lot of time as well. Even though I'm trying to get a camera, but I feel like it still saves a lot of time with me editing and doing everything off my phone. Okay. All Things Marie asks, do you have any business goals or dreams, and how did you and your boo meet? I think I want to be a photographer. I've been like thinking about this for the longest. I've been thinking about being a photographer as well as opening up my own candle business. Yeah, I got down to like finding a vineyard to buy the candles from and everything, you guys, and I still talk myself out of it. I gotta stop that. But I think I want to either open up me a candle business, be a photographer, probably both. And I still want to have a successful career. Like, I want to have multiple streams of income. So I'll say those are my goals and my dreams. And how do we meet? We met, oh sorry y'all, we met on Facebook. Yes, we met on Facebook. We were friends, y'all. On my Facebook page, y'all can send me a friend because I'm accepted. I was accepting like a lot of people on my friends or whatever on my Facebook, because I was single and I was actively dating. So, you know, I was just accepting people, whatever. And he slid in the DMs basically. And I was like, okay, kind of cute. And then I was like looking to see what friends we had in common. And he's actually friends with one of my good friends. So, of course, I had to text and I was like, hey, girl, what you know about so and so and so? And so she was like, you know, just give me the rundown, tell me what you know about him. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I can respond to his message now. But that's how we met. We met through Facebook. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to pronounce this wrong, but MOC Sucks, ALS Sucks. She asks, hey, would you move out of state, and do you plan on teaming up with another YouTube, like collaborate? Will I move out of state? Absolutely. I don't have anything holding me here, but I do have my mom and my sister as support. But like, if I was to get married or anything like that, absolutely, I'll move out of state. If I don't get married, I do want to move out of this area, like Columbia, Greenville, Spartanburg, like those kind of areas. Those are bigger areas, and I feel like they have more jobs to offer. And do I plan on teaming up with any other YouTubers? Absolutely. If you guys want to collab, just let me know. We got to come up with a video idea because I suck at that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm open to collaborating. I feel like I like everybody that I watch, and in my head, we're all friends, but they may be like, girl, I don't know you for real. But I'm open to teaming up with anybody to collaborate. I'm not a picky person, and I don't feel like you have to have 1,000 subscribers for me to collaborate with you. I collaborate with you regardless of what you have. So yeah. Unapologetic me said, hey boo, I'm here for the Q&A. Thank you, girl. How are things with you and the new boo? Okay. Would you like to get married, have more kids, and do you use a certain type of budgeting tool? So I spoke on a budgeting tool in my first video. I don't really have a budgeting tool. I just like to use coupons, and I use a reminder on my phone to kind of help me with my bills and stay on track with what bills I need to pay before I spend any money. And then I also utilize notes a lot on my phone. I don't do a lot of handwriting and stuff. I normally put a lot of stuff in my phone because I always have my phone in my hand. And would I like to get married one day? I would like to get married. I would like to get married, and I'll be open to having one more child. Y'all see how Brandy is? Things with me and my new boo. Let me tell you. You know how you pray for God to send you, like, you pray for God to send you the person who you want to be with, and you not give, because God already got our people picked out. But you know what I'm saying? You give God this list, and you be like, God, okay, listen. Not you hearing me, because I know you already got it planned out, but I want X, Y, and Z out of a husband. And it's crazy because you can pray for a husband, but you also got to pray on how to handle that person when you get that person, if that makes sense. So our relationship is good, but I feel like it's a lot of stuff that I'm noticing about myself, and of course the stuff I notice about him I tell him, but it's a lot of stuff that I notice about myself. Like, for one, it's very hard for me to accept help from anyone, and the reason why that is because in my life, every time somebody does something for me, or particular people do stuff for me, they always bring it back up. They always throw it in my face. Oh, I did X, Y, and Z for you. You wouldn't be X, Y, and Z without, like, people always throw stuff up in my face. So I developed, especially while being single, y'all, after relationship with Brandy's dad, I developed this strong mama energy, and it was just like, I can do it by myself. I don't need your help. I don't care if you want to help me. I don't need your help. And I developed this. Even though I feel like I'm such a feminine woman, I developed this alpha personality. And when you develop an alpha personality and then you meet a man who's an alpha man, not like in a controlling way, but in a way like, babe, let me take care of you. Okay, I know you got this bill due. Let me pay it. You cook tonight? Okay, you can cook. Let me take you out to eat. Like, it's hard to accept those things because, at least for me, it's hard for me to accept those things because it's like, I can go in and accept it, but I know tomorrow he gonna bring it back up. He gonna say, oh, you remember I did this for you? And it's not that he does that, because he doesn't do that. Like, he don't do that at all. But I've had people to do that so much to me. Like, oh, I help you did this, and it's like, like I said, I just developed this mentality of I can do it by myself. So it's hard. I feel like for me, sometimes it's hard being a strong woman and being in a relationship, especially being in a relationship with a man who is more so like the provider type, the type who want to handle all your problems and solve all your problems. It's a little bit harder. So it is an adjustment. It is an adjustment when he's like, babe, I'm gonna give you some money so that you can pay this bill. And I'm like, babe, you don't got to. And he be like, I didn't ask you that. And I'm like, I know, but you don't have to. And he be like, why you keep saying that? I'm like, I don't know. It's just a habit, and I don't want to ever feel like I'm putting anybody in a bind, or I don't want to ever feel like I'm putting anybody in like uncompromised situations. And he always says the same thing: if I didn't have, I wouldn't offer it to you. If I didn't have to give, I wouldn't offer it to you. And like, so it's an adjustment. It's definitely an adjustment, and I like his chivalry. Like, I like that he buys me flowers. I like that he opens the door for me, and just like little small stuff, like just little small stuff, y'all. I can't express it, but it's just little small stuff, and it's cheesy stuff, but I like it. I like it because it's something different. But our relationship is going good. It's just all in like trying to figure this out, because I've always, like, I have prayed to God, and I was like, God, give me a man who knows how to lead. I need a man who knows how to lead. Don't lead us in the ditch. Like, I need a man who knows how to lead. And then it's like, God's like, okay, here you go. He don't meet every quality, but he meet a good bit of them. But here you go. Here's the man that knows how to lead. So let him lead. Let me see how you let him lead you. Y'all, if I put my boyfriend up at night, he be like, yeah, I be trying to help her out, but she don't be, because I'm still working with it. But things are going good. Can I see myself marrying this guy? Yeah. But I don't want to rush things. I want to take my time, because I don't want to make a mistake. But at the same time, I don't want to be in a relationship where we dating 3-4 years, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, and we're still not married, we're not engaged, nothing has progressed. And I like his mindset. I like, how he wants something out of life, how he want to better his life. Like, I like his drive and how hardworking he is. Like, it's just, I don't know, y'all. It's hard to describe, but we're in a good place right now. But he see my video. My video of me talking about, y'all, let me not go too long. He see my video of me talking about how life is hard, and he's just like, the first thing I said was, why didn't she come to me? And that's another thing. Like, I have problems with putting my problems on everybody, because once again, I'm considered the strong friend. And the strong friend is the one who normally helps people out, who normally, like, give out their advice. And, oh, you need $20 for gas. Hold on, girl, I got you. Let me cash up you. Like, I'm that type of friend. And it's hard when somebody's like, oh, well, let me help you. Let me give you something. I'm like, no, I'm fine. They're like, girl, let me give you something. No, I'm good. Girl, if you don't stop that, like, prime example, one of my subscribers, Patrice, she is the sweetest. She asked what was my cash app, and I was like, I'm good. You watching is enough support. She's like, girl, what is your cash app? So it's just it's hard to be. It's hard to just, I don't know, y'all. I've always been the person to help everybody, so it's different having somebody that comes in and want to help you, and it's just like, what you really want from me? What you want from me? What your intentions is? But yeah, he's a sweetheart though, y'all. I feel like I feel like he came along at a time when I was like I was open to a relationship, but I was like, okay, well, I'm cool with being single. And he came along and I was just like, I see you, God. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, God. But we're in a good place, y'all. I'm sorry to ramble. We're in a good place, though. Next question is from Christina. She says, no question just yet, but I will say I watched some of your videos the other night, and one did say how I wasn't sure about, the one where I said I wasn't sure about doing YouTube anymore. I was happy to read the comments about how you shouldn't feel pressured when to post. And then she said, I do watch cleaning videos and other YouTube family vloggers, and right away I felt how genuine and respectful you are as a person, and it's very refreshing. I hope all is well. I'm 32 with 2 kids of my own. Hey, girl. Well, I guess I do have a question. Sorry if it's already been said, but were you ever accepted for food stamps? New subscriber need to catch up. Haha. So you guys, when I post that video just talking about, just ranting and talking about how it is being a mom, I applied for food stamps. That night I got a letter. That was not yesterday, day before yesterday. I got a letter in the mail saying that they're no longer doing a food stamp, what do you call it? Yeah, where the letter at? I know it's in my room. But the letter said they were no longer doing the phone interviews, and that someone would contact me to ask me questions over the phone, and for me to submit in my income verification. For verification, I guess they said submitting your income and your utility verification. So as soon as they contact me over the phone, you guys, like, I've been on the lookout. As soon as they contact me, I don't have a fax here, but I'm going to the library or I'm going to my local office and I'm dropping that stuff out. But I did apply for the food stamps. Life Queens Town Brit TV. She said, I have a question. How you started YouTube? I love watching you. Okay, so I started YouTube on my iPhone, and I did the most simplest way, you guys. It was, I think it was the day before my birthday, and I had been talking about YouTube for like a month, and I was like, you know what, I'm doing it. I was like, I'm just gonna do YouTube. So I'll pull out my little iPhone. At that time I had an iPhone SE, the small iPhones. I had that. I went to the camera just like this, and I was like, hey y'all, welcome to the Good, the Bad, the Life of Brittany. And that was it. And at that time I was trying to find something to edit off of, and I searched YouTube, and YouTube was just talking about iMovie if you have an iPhone. So I was like, let me try iMovie. So I downloaded iMovie on my phone, and then I think my first vlog, if y'all go back and watch my first vlog, it wasn't even that many clips, but I added the clips to iMovie, and I was like, I don't know any special features or nothing, and I just put it out. So that's literally how I started with my phone. I was like, I'm gonna go for it. I was like, I want somebody to talk to, get my feelings, my thoughts out. I don't really have anybody to talk to like that, so I'm gonna start making YouTube videos, and that's exactly what I did, y'all. That's it. And then my last question is, like I said, from Patrice. She's like, hello, Brittany. What's your cash app? She is the sweetest, you guys. So I replied to her, and I was just like, you're too sweet. I truly appreciate you. And I gave her my cash app name. And she's like, okay, I may surprise you soon. And I just want to speak on this really quick before this video ends. I love you guys, and I appreciate y'all so much, you guys. And I know y'all probably like, well, Brittany, let us send you some money, let us help out financially, let us just be a blessing to you. And I'm open to that. And my boyfriend made a point, and he was just like, you never know when you blocking a blessing that God sent for you, because you don't want anybody to help you. Y'all, emotional-wise, I ain't getting emotional, y'all. I promise I'm not getting emotional on this camera, not today. But when I tell you guys, just y'all watching my videos, and y'all commenting, and y'all liking, and y'all giving me feedback, y'all don't know how much support that is. Like I stated in my other vlog, I can't remember which vlog it is, but like I said in my other vlog, when I said to you guys, y'all don't know how much y'all support means to me. I truly meant y'all don't know how much y'all support means to me, because y'all just supporting me means the world. I also said in that vlog, it's a lot of you guys who have been watching me since day one. Day one. Y'all see more of my life than my family have seen. That support is priceless. So I get you guys like, well, Brittany, what's your Cash App? Or link your Cash App in your bio. Not saying I don't want to, but it's just like, I don't want to take from nobody. I don't want to take from nobody's household. I don't know nobody's circumstances, situations. I don't know none of that. So it's hard for me to be like, oh, well, let me shoot you my Cash App so you can give me some money. Like, that's hard for me to do, because that's just not who I am as a person. So if you want to do something nice, send me an email. Send me a message on Instagram. I don't mind. Shoot, if you want, email me and ask me, hey, Brittany, girl, what your address is so I can see you so for them babies. And send some, you can send some books for the kids, or I don't know, magazines for Dante. Y'all can send something for them, and that will mean the world to me. But far as me up here saying, oh yeah, y'all, let me put my Cash App across the screen because I want y'all to send me all the dollars, that ain't who I am. And the people closest to me, they know that. My mom knows that. My sister knows that. My boyfriend knows that. Like, my sister, if she ever want to give me some money out, she'll legit give me money on my birthday. Or she will legit come over here and me and her be talking or something. She'll be like, all right, Brittany, well, I'm about to go. And I'm like, okay, cool. And she'll leave and she'll be like, oh yeah, I left some money on your dresser under the TV. And I'm like, Danielle, why'd you do that? And she's like, cuz I just love it. I want to give you something. My family knows how I am. And like, I know how it is to struggle. I know how it is to be, ooh, the emotional walls. I know how it is. I know how hard it was when I first started, when I first separated from Brittany's dad. I know how hard it was, and I'm not there anymore. I'm in a better place. Even though, you know, I still have my moments where times get hard, but I'm in a better place. But I know how it is to struggle, so I couldn't imagine, like, asking somebody, hey, can I get $50 from you? I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get my life together. Hold up. Emotional walls, y'all. Emotional walls, because I wasn't going to cry. Okay. But I can't imagine saying, let me get $50 from you. Let me get $100 from you. Y'all leave me money. But, like, I can't imagine doing that. So I'm grateful for the ones who's like, Brittany, let me sing you something. And Patricia's not the first one. Let me sing you something. Let me do something nice for you. That's hard for me. It's hard for me to accept, y'all. It's so hard. But just y'all love, y'all comments. And also, I had someone to leave me a super chat. What is her name? Asia. I think it's Asia Luke. Hold up, y'all. Let me go back. Asia Nicole, she sent me a super chat. Thank you, sister. Thank you so much. I do have my super chats turned on. I think, like, with super chats, I want to say, oh Lord, how does that thing work? I think it's like you get half of the super chat. So if y'all want to send me a super chat for 50 cents, I mean for 99 cents, I'll get 50 cents. That'll work. I feel more better doing that than saying, y'all, let me get it on my Cash App and y'all send me some money. I'm sorry, it's just, I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on one of those things where it's like, you know, God is working with me, y'all. He worked with me. But I'm ending off this video here. I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm an emotional person. I'm a very emotional person, if you guys didn't know. Especially my new subscribers. I'm an emotional person, so let me pull it together. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you guys so much for liking this video. Thank you guys for enjoying this journey and rocking this journey with me. Thank you guys for y'all love and support. Thank you guys for each time y'all comment something, even if it's just a heart. Thank you guys. I truly appreciate y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this Q&A. Part 1 as well as part 2. I hope I was able to answer some of you guys' questions. If you come up with any other questions, or if it's something that I didn't speak on in the comments, definitely leave it below. There's nothing but love in both videos. I give you guys all my love. If I said something that may have, I don't know, offended you or you didn't like it, there's really not much I can say. I can only tell life from my eyes. I can only tell life as from how I see it, from my emotions. But I love you guys with all of me, and I appreciate you guys, and my babies love y'all, and thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for just supporting and rocking with me. Love you guys. Bye, y'all.